While we were at the Roaring Twenties, on a Friday night, Suckle used to let me come in with a band, do a few numbers, and also I leave there and I go down to the Flamingo. That's in the West End of London. And there, my good brethren joined now in England, which was Rico. And we went down to the Flamingo with Rick Gunnell was managing Georgie Fame. And Georgie Fame remembered me and Rico, and he invited us to have a jam on the stage. And we went back now to the 20s, the Roaring Twenties, and there was an organ there playing. And they asked Rico to play, Rico and myself to play, and I sing a tune that was called Suckle. And there we saw Georgie and said, Georgie, would you like to play some keyboard with us? And Georgie Fame did. Because his top song was James Smooth's Mood for Love. There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. It was brilliant in that. And with me singing the Louis Jordan and the saxophone style and Rico playing trombone, we just teamed up. And then in 1960, we heard that we were going to have independent. Then the Blue Beat was run by Melodies. And Melodies now had Prince Buster, and Prince Buster wanted us to make the independent song of Jamaica, and we went to a studio in the West End named, it was a big studio that have clouds on it. You know where they have the symphony orchestra, but it was just around Hanover Square Way, and we went and did that tune of the independent with Prince Buster, and Georgie Fame stick with us by that. Then he had his own band and we jammed together, and Georgie just played keyboard. Whenever we have our stage show in our little town hall in Brixton or so, Georgie was on keyboard, Duke Vin of the band and the sound system, and then Georgie formed his group, which he ran into Speedy and Eddie Tantan, and then he had his, and back by, and the next thing we see Georgie Fame was on television, da-da-da-dee-dee, da-da-da-dee-dee-dee, but he made it, and he always be proud of us, and he knew that he had to start. But those days was about like the black and white minstrel. If you're white, you're alright. If you're brown, stick around. If you're black, get back. But music gets right through. And that's where we are today. And I'm proud of Georgie. We got no regard because music has got no color bar. It's just play skillfully on your harp. Rastaman, play skillfully. And the 60s was brilliant. Till now, then I jump around with Rico in 1977. Bob come. Toots, brother Toots and the Maytals, which you will see on the program later to come, the feature of Toots and the Maytals, and a nice thing. And Don Taylor wanted a support band to be along opening the program with Bob Marley. And we went 77 on the tour, starting at Paris, Belgium, Holland, so forth, and Berlin, Hamburg, Düsseldorf, wherever, behind the Iron Curtain. That time they had the wall, Checkpoint Charlie. So you couldn't carry no weapons, and you had 6 going, 6 got to come out. So it was 14 of us going the bus, 14 had to come back. Unfortunately, the bus break down. One of our percussionists, brother Tony Utah, Groko, had to catch a ship. So we get a lift with 2 guys. When we get to Checkpoint Charlie at 11 a.m. in the morning, with the bus being towed by a truck, Groko couldn't go through until he checked in with us. And we went into the checkpoint and he got past, and that was Hamburg. And when we get into Hamburg, we get on the phone and call the hotel where Bob was in, at the Hilton, and Dan Taylor say, they get in a bus to take us round to the hotel, and we get the bus from there. And that's when Bob created Babylon by Bus.